So they've excavated the earliest known city wall. It's a massive wall with these giant towers in it. Is that primitive or is that advanced? It's pretty advanced. It's the same scenario we've seen before. You would expect that the earliest city fortifications would be just a big pile of stones, not a giant wall with a glacis at the base and a moat and a circular hollow towers. Yet that's what they found. So it shows that the Jerichoans had made some enemies. So I guess the first time people began to settle down, the first thing they did with all their extra time was pick fights with each other, I guess. And that makes sense, I think. That's right. Went over and attacked the neighboring city to get their stuff. Sin nature. Here it is right from the very beginning. This is the exit from the interior of the tower. It allows them to fight. The towers create more surface area along the wall so you can put more soldiers. More soldiers, better defense, and so on. Right above the tower, there's about maybe 10 feet of debris that's just erosional debris, and then there's the surface today. So that represents about 12,000 years. So you can see tremendous amounts of erosion at Jericho. And so there's been a lot of things that were there that have been destroyed just by the ravages of time. The wall I was just describing is here at the bottom. You can see there's like a retaining wall with the wall built on top of it. And then above that's another wall. So there's one, here's another wall, that's two, here's a third wall, that's 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 walls just in this one image. And then there's about 4 more walls above that, and it's all Neolithic. We haven't even got into the Bronze Age yet. And then there are Bronze Age walls and Iron Age, Bronze Age walls. I don't think there's an Iron Age. So when someone says, well, they excavated Jericho and they didn't find any walls, then you know that's not true. The issue at Jericho isn't did they find walls. The issue there is which wall is the wall that fell down with Joshua. And we'll talk more about that when we get to the time of Joshua. Yeah, but this is above that, and you see there's a whole series of walls there. These are the foundations for other walls. So evidently Jericho had trouble keeping its walls standing through time. Which would make sense. It's built in a giant crack in the earth's crust, lots of earthquakes. So